Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for all signs and any sign that you may be thinking of. It is collective love reading. So let's call in our angels, see what they have for you today. What is coming towards you? What is the energy around you? Please use these readings to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's recently come into your life. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to anybody that's new. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages today. What is it that you need us to know? What is it that you want us to hear? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have, everybody. The moon, just as the phases of the moon change, so do the cycles of our life. So we just came out of a new moon, full moon, and there's always a sense of release. There's always a sense of, just keep moving on. Changes are coming. So we could be entering into a new cycle. It could be Spirit's way of saying, there's kind of this turnover energy happening. I have a cat, a white cat. If you have a white cat out there, trust your instincts and move with a quiet confidence through life. Confidence is more than just you feel good about yourself. It's almost like an energy coming off of you that other people are attracted to it. They see you as somebody who can hold their own, filled with wisdom, filled with this sense of, I know who I am, which is important. Takes a little while to get there, doesn't it? I have clouds. Even the heaviest burdens eventually disperse. So if you feel a weight on your shoulders, there's a sense of a new cycle begins. So I do feel like there's a part of me that's lifting, the clouds are lifting. I feel confidence again. Even if I'm by myself, this cat's kind of a solo cat right now. I still feel confident that things are changing. So that feels nice. I have a sunset. Endings can be beautiful and bring the promise of a new beginning. So you could be coming out of something and ready to start this new cycle. It is the energy on the table. So let's see what your cards are saying. Very grateful for at least that energy. The energy feels good. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 3 of Cups. I have a 7 of Wands. I have a Tower. And I have a Queen of Pentacles. This is definitely you not giving up on yourself, no matter what has happened. I don't know if this is an ending to a relationship. Could be an illness. Could be I just lost my job or my hours got cut back. It could be anything, that Tower moment. It doesn't necessarily have to be an ending to a relationship. It could be something else in your life that just is a struggle and something has to change. And that 7 is coming in as I'm the one thing that I know is going to happen is, one, I'm going to survive. And not only am I going to survive, I'm going to celebrate. Okay. I'm going to become even stronger. I'm going to rise above, they're saying. So right now, I'm going to say this is a sense of you rebuilding your own happiness, you rebuilding something in your life that you feel proud of. I feel proud as that queen. It could be, I'm really proud of my success right now. I'm really proud of my work. I'm really proud that I got through this Tower moment and I'm on the other side. So take that moment to acknowledge that all this hard work pays off. There's a sense of, I've been working really, really hard to have this happiness. The good news is this kind of happiness is what attracts the person who you're meant to be with. It's just such a positive energy. I have an Ace of Swords. I have a Knight of Swords. I have a Hermit. And I have an Eight of Pentacles. I feel like we start talking to somebody out of kind of nowhere, a little bit of a possibly connected to work, possibly connecting to something that you're working on. Could be a project at home. It could be you bump into somebody because you're running errands to pick up something for a project. But it feels like I've been working really hard at kind of rebuilding. This Knight comes along and it's almost like a conversation about probably nothing to do with romance. And it could be, you know, the guy who's quoting you, you know, a price on your, to paint your house, you know, it could be anything, but it's a conversation about moving something forward is how I feel. I do feel like it sparks an interest with this ace. I feel like this ace says, you know, maybe they ask a question. Are you single? Are you available? You know, somehow in the conversation, it comes out, no, I'm divorced. I've been alone for a while. It comes out in the conversation of, no, I've had an ending. I'm not in a relationship right now. But this ace is coming into me as I'm definitely interested. And it's more of a, I'm asking the right questions and I'm trying to get to, you know, who are you? And, are you available? I really feel like they're just kind of this roundabout way of asking you, are you available? And wanting to know more about you. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. What is it that you want us to know? I have a water carrier and Aquarius energy, the number 9, humanitarian, generosity, calm life, communication. So are they picking up on a sense of compassion? Are they picking up on maybe you're a water sign, maybe they're a water sign, but it's a sense of calm. You know, maybe they like that about you. Maybe you have this beautiful calming presence and they just like that energy. You know, like I love how you kind of have nothing really riles you or doesn't get you too upset. You can have a very calming voice to them. I have a Aries energy coming in here with a shield, being prepared, security, being on guard, little bit of let down your shield, a little bit of maybe this person is asking all the right questions because they're trying to get beyond that shield. They're trying to get to the real you. They're trying to see, you know, what makes you tick. They want to learn more about you, Spirit said, basically. I have balloons, and this is the number 2. And I have a Capricorn energy. So I have fun, high vibe, joyful. You know, it's interesting because it's almost a feeling of, I like the calmness. I felt the shield go up and then I felt the shield go down and then I felt the joy come in. So it was almost like you going through this kind of cycle of, do I need to protect myself? And then when you decide that you don't have to protect yourself, you invite in this cheerful, fun, uplifting, you know, balloons, energy. So we let down that shield and we let it in. So it was very much a feeling of what comes after the shield. And I think we all know that feeling. We let somebody in, we trust again, we are willing to try again, you know, all of those things. I have a fish on a hook. This person's trying to catch you. Okay, there's an Aquarius energy again. And I feel this, I want to catch you. Okay, a big catch, a little bit of, I'm asking a lot of questions. So there's, they definitely are interested, you know, it's the sense of, who are you? One more of these, please, Spirit. And I have a cracked shot with another Capricorn energy. So we're getting some of the same signs today. So that's okay. Competent, precise, witty, intense, skilled, first class. So they could see you as, look at this kind of like sharp shooter. I like that. Who's, you know, they either see you as the sharp shooter. You're not going to waste their time or yours. You know, maybe that's where the shield is. You're kind of asking the questions back. You know, you're asking spirit, you know, to show the truth to you, because you want to, before you start anything, you don't want to invite somebody into your energy that isn't going to go anywhere. Spirit, what else do you have for us in this connection today? I like that the shield comes down. I get it. A lot of us have that shield, but you can see when we let down that shield, how fast that joy and fun and balloons came in, you know, and you can still be a sharpshooter. You know, the wit, you could be very quick-witted. They might like that about you, that you could, if somebody's very sarcastic, you could be very sarcastic back in like 2 seconds. You can hold your own. You know, a little bit of they've met their match. I would say that. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have a 4 Cups. I have an 8 of Swords. And I have a Hermit. This was a feeling of, I have literally been struggling with what it is that I want. And you could be working on, you could just be working on you moving on to get ready to start something new that you are working on. I am trying to let down my guard. I am trying to be more open to conversations. When somebody's asking me questions about myself, I don't get defensive. I don't block the energy. I understand that they're just curious. They're interested. Maybe they're attracted to me. Maybe they're flirting with me. So I'm trying to walk away from, I'm going to say myself. I'm trying to walk away from myself, holding myself hostage to how hard it is to start over, or I don't want to I want to skip ahead is how it's coming in. I want to just skip ahead and be with my right person. I want to skip ahead, not have to date, not have to get to know somebody, not have to go through all the, you know, stuff you have to do to be in a relationship and get it started. I just want to skip ahead and know this is my person. It doesn't work that way, okay? Because you're going to miss out on the journey. You're going to miss out on, you know what, I want to invest time in you. I want to take it slow. I want to spend time with you. I want to be with you. It's kind of this slow and consistent energy with that Knight. So you can't just skip ahead. I have a 3 of Swords. I want to skip ahead because I want to know, is this person, I'm going to walk away from this person, or is this person going to walk away from me and I'm going to be hurt again? You know what? If we all knew that answer, I mean, none of us would be in relationships. We would all be too scared, because, you know, who wants that? But it's this feeling of, I have to trust. This is a sense of trusting. This is more about you moving ahead. It really is. It's you making up your mind to be either available, be open, be ready to receive. Just an incredible sense of stepping out of your comfort zone, charging ahead. They're saying make initiatives. Maybe it's you who starts to talk to people. Maybe it's you who asks somebody on a date, you know. So don't be afraid to be engaged with somebody. There's a sense of people are being put in front of you for a reason. They're being put in front of you so you can start to talk. Let's see what else they have for you today. So maybe the new cycle is more about you making up your mind. Like, I've made up my mind, something like that. I have strings. I won't be anybody's puppet. You know that, right? So there's things that you know about yourself. Sometimes we have to, unfortunately, cut strings from somebody to realize I'll never do this again. And you know that about yourself. I have forgiveness, letting go, maybe of forgiving somebody who hurt you in the past. For you, forgiveness is for you. I have passion coming into my life. So I am not going to, I don't want you to miss out on the good stuff, is how I feel. Like, don't miss out on the fun. Don't miss out on those balloons, okay? Because you just don't want to go through the motions of starting over again. And I understand it's really hard to be out there, but don't miss out on the good stuff either. You know, if Spirit's giving you promises of new love, a new beginning, a new cycle, that this person's kind of like, who are you? And all of a sudden this passion comes into your life. We don't want to say no to that. We don't want to push that away when it happens. We want to be ready for it. So that's very, very encouraging, isn't it? That feels good. I have a new door opening. Sounds simple. Sounds simple. It's easy to imagine that I am, you know, somebody wants to move forward with you. It's easy to imagine that they ask a lot of questions. They find out if you're single. Then they find out, do you want to spend some time together? Do you want to go out for a drink? Do you want to grab a cup of coffee? Do you want to talk? So all of a sudden, here comes the I want to move this thing forward energy. So I'm definitely going with new doors. I'm going to say new doors of passion. That sounds so simple, so easy. And maybe that's all you're asking for. You have to be ready. We talk a lot about the other person being emotionally available. You have to ask yourself, am I emotionally available? Am I really truly allowing people to approach me? So that would be a good way to look at it. Spirit, tell me about this new door opening, the feelings. What is it that I'm going to feel, or loving messages around this connection? I love how much faith you have in me. No one has ever believed in me the way that you do. I treasure you more than you know. So how about believing in each other, getting to know each other deeply? I lied to you in the past because I could not handle what I was feeling. I was wearing masks, but you could see right through them. Somebody who maybe has tried before, and maybe they're trying again. So maybe we had to put the shield up for them, for some of you. Spirit, please share with me. You are the only one who gets me and knows the real me. So that feels like I'm really going to get to know you on a deeper level. That feels like somebody coming in that I can talk to you. I do want to get to know you. I'm in love with you. Somebody who says, I want this new door to open because I am falling for you. I do want this. I'm going to ask a lot of questions. I'm going to be interested in you. I'm going to find out who you are, what makes you tick. I'm going to be very passionate about you. So I've got somebody coming in that when this door opens, it opens with love. It opens with passion. So I don't want to say no to this for sure. It feels good. It's just a reminder to let that guard down when we struggle with letting somebody into our energy. Let's put this out into the universe. It feels good today. I will see you all again in another love reading. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you are new to my channel, remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your comments. If you would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamelinPsychicMedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 channels. I'll put the links in the description below. Enjoy your day, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.